Okay, the purpose of this video is to do a walkthrough for a problem where you have to find the area of a pentagon without knowing its apithum. So you're going to have this problem. Now you're going to need a separate sheet of paper. You're going to draw a pentagon. You're going to try to draw it as best you can. It's supposed to be a regular pentagon, which means all the sides are the same and all the angles are the same. And we're going to know just the length of one side. It's going to be 16 feet. And you're going to try to find the area of this pentagon. Now, normally to find the area of the pentagon, we use the formula 1/2 times apithum times perimeter. But the problem is we don't know the apithum. We don't know how long it is. So one of the things we're going to have to do is actually find this length. The way we're going to do it is by drawing in another line from the center of the pentagon to the corner. It's called the radius, just like in a circle. We're going to find this angle and then use SOHCAHTOA to find the length of the apithum. Now, I'm not going to do this for you. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do this for a decagon. Remember, you are doing a pentagon. You're going to follow the same steps, but you'll have different numbers the whole way. So you're going to find the area from the pentagon. I'm going to do a decagon. Notice I'm using the same side length, but my angle is going to be different. My apithum is going to be different. My area is going to be different from yours. Okay, so step one. Now again, I'm doing it in decagon. You're doing this on your drawing for a pentagon. So if you haven't drawn your pentagon, draw it. And label the length, one side length is 16. And then we're going to start by drawing in the apithum. Now the rules for the apithum that we had, if the shape is regular, and this is that the apithum makes a right angle at the side and cuts it in half. So if this whole bottom is 16, that means half of it is going to be 8. And now I'm going to complete the triangle, and we got to find this angle. All right, to do that, we're going to use the rules we learned about the interior and exterior angles of a polygon. We're going to start with the sum of the interior angles. We had a formula for finding out what all the angles add up to. It was n minus 2 times 180. For my decagon, I'm going to be plugging in 10 for n, and I'm going to get 1,440. You're going to plug in a different number. I'll let you figure out what it is and figure out what you get. But this total that we've just gotten is not the measure of our angle. That total is the measure of all of these angles. What I need to do is get it down to just one angle, and then I'm going to cut it in half. So I'd have my total here, the 1,440, and I'm going to divide by how many angles there are. For me, that's 10 angles. So I'm going to take 1,440 divided by 10, and I'll get 144. That means this angle right here is 144. Then, I don't actually want that. In this picture, this angle that I'm actually looking for is half of that. So I'm going to take half of 144 and get 72. And that's the measure of my angle. You'll do the same things for your pentagon and get a slightly different number. Your number, just to make sure you're doing it right, is a little bit more than 50. All right, so back to my shape. Now I want to find the length of the apithum, so what I'm going to do is focus on this triangle. I'm going to redraw it over here. Here's the triangle that we have in our shape. We know that the apithum is the thing we're looking for, so I'm labeling that X. We know that this line, the apithum, makes a right angle with the side. We know that this bottom side is 8. It's half the length of the full side of the decagon. And we just figured out that this angle is 72 degrees. Again, it's a different number in yours. This problem should look like a SOHCAHTOA problem, and it is. We're going to use SOHCAHTOA to find the length of X. For my 72-degree angle, X is the opposite and 8 is the adjacent, so it's going to be tangent. I say the tangent of 72 equals X over 8. Simply solve this equation by multiplying both sides by 8. I'm going to get 24.6. That is this length in the picture, which is the length of the apithum in my drawing. So now I have 24.6. Now having this number and the side length is 16, I can find the length or the area of the decagon. The formula for area of a decagon is 1/2 times the apithum times perimeter. My apithum is 24.6. The perimeter is 10 sides times 16 for each side, so it'll be 160. 1/2 times 24.6 times 160, and I get 1,968 square feet. Okay, so it's up to you to finish this for the pentagon and turn your paper into your teacher.